Fine, you
Nah,
have to.
one bag's enough.
Fair enough. In which case, I guess I'm pressing the button, which has already been pressed.
I see. The button has been pressed.
Yes. Hey, everybody. We're live. also, hype. We reached hype train. Hey, I think we earned a moat. I think we earned Screaming Cobra.
You know what else we've earned?
A promotion.
Duck.
Oh, the rolls are adding.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm sure that mega finale boss isn't gonna be a kick-ass one.
No, Floof, do not encourage him.
Let's
Do not
see.
encourage him.
Let's see. Add a D4.
Well, I think I should not. I think I speak for all of us when I say.
Let's stop encouraging him.
Thank you.
Okay. D6, maybe?
No!
Anyway.
What have you done?
Welcome back, everyone, to Pokeception Check. You must have rolled pretty high to find our quiet little stream. Ladies and gentlemen...
Quiet?
Well,
this is anything but quiet.
How much have I started with that expression?
Good question.
I'm sure we'll have an answer. Yeah, next question. What is 2 plus 2?
4.
5.
2 plus 2 isn't 5? It's 6! 6! Thank you. I'm so glad. 190. Well, at least Cot's not here. As long as Cot's not here, I don't have to worry about hearing nothing at all.
Just keep soaking it.
Oh, no. Thank you for bringing one of the best characters in called Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Nothing at all.
Thank you. Wait a minute. Who put it on? Somebody just sent me the alert. Wait, who did this?
She's not here.
Wait, fortunately, I don't hear it. Thank God. Yeah, I don't hear the alert. Yay, that means I don't get to hear Cynthia.
Interesting.
All right.
Okay.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pokeception Check. It's been a while since we were back on this, or rather, I'm hosting this one. I am now hosting this on the new laptop that have been magically acquired by some magical means. I don't know where that came from. No, I really don't know where it came from. Nothing at all.
Hey, you got a mana potion?
We definitely haven't been practicing the dark arts.
No, not yet. But anyway...
Does anybody have a mana potion?
Oh, wait, yet?
No, we're not yet. Anyway, I am Brownie, your Dungeon Master for tonight, and joining us is the ragtag crew as you, hopefully, know and love them. Oh, more deluxe charge. Hey, we're about to beat our last record, apparently.
Oh.
Don't know how far it was, though, but oh well. Anyway, I am Brownie, your Dungeon Master, and joining us tonight, we're joined by Aeon.
It came from the muffin button.
More muffin button? But we don't have a muffin button.
Then where did I get this muffin?
The local Sainsbury's.
The Muffin Man?
Wait, is she married to the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man!
Thank you. We're joined by Heidi.
I got pickles.
We're joined by Floof. Okay, Pizza Tower reference. Good to know. Because I know he's probably got something. I'll save him last. Actually, I'm going to ask the question. Do you, Thean?
It's still broken.
Oh, in that case, we're joined by Thean.
Jeez!
There it is.
How to break context. Have him next. Joined by Lena.
People's ears in 2 seconds flat.
Joined by Dell.
Boy, everybody.
She forgot to unmute.
I guess I know. I'm getting there. Bam.
And we're joined by Knight.
Hello.
Now, for those of you who are very keen eyes will know the fact that we are one person missing from our happy little platoon. Caitlin is currently out enjoying some time with her mum right now, so she will join us momentarily, and hopefully we'll get back into the situation of things. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, sorry, I am going off of a 10-hour work shift, so please excuse me if my head is still trying to wake up and realize, shit, I'm actually streaming again. So I'm doing what I
Okay.
can. Anyway, I hope everyone is ready because it's been a while since we've done this, so we have a little bit of recapping to do, so please excuse me if I make a mistake. Feel free to correct me if I make a mistake.
Okay.
But anyway, I hope all of you are sitting rather comfortably. Oh, I just realized that Tycho changed to the pajamas.
Tycho has pajamas now?
Yes, Tycho got pajamas done.
Want to give people a closer look?
Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. Look, everyone, look into the center of the Pokemon Center. There you go.
Yep.
Oh, goodness.
Aww.
Not a morning person.
No,
There you
he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not.
He's only 20% a morning person.
we need pajamas for all the characters now.
I gave you guys the option when we were making the art. I gave you the option.
And you did not want it, and now you want it. What do you guys want from him?
A sandwich.
Okay, Alan's sleeping in this.
Anyways, wait, hold on. Hold on. I'm scared. I'm scared if I zoom in on Arlen, we're gonna find out he's gonna. Oh, we changed to the Mega Garment.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I did I did show references to the other clothes I wanted.
Yeah.
Yep.
Uh,
The music's starting.
Yeah.
I think I just have like regular look and
the Mega Garment look. Yeah. We'll be. Don't worry. I'll be speaking to you about some other things. Trust me. Anyway, we've dabbled long enough. Let's get this going because I get the feeling that, well, let's put it this way. I have a funny feeling that I have some work colleagues who might be watching shortly, so I'm scared this is what they're thinking of me right now.
No, let them get to you. Just go through the recap.
Thank
Okay.
you. Last time on Pokeception Check, Team Unity had made their way to Slateport City in the more recent events on making their way to Moorville City, which was the next destination that they had been kindly gifted a task to, as well as their gym battle, by the effect of the new gym leader of Moorville, Tide, who told you all about the recent power plant that was close by had been going through some situations. But because of your recent exploits with Deep Blue, as well as the Team Rocket escapade going on down in the cavern of the Waylord's Sanctum, of Kyogre's Sanctum, sorry, he basically gave you the option if you wanted to go and help him out there. But after that had been taken care of, there were some other little instances that happened. Like, basically, you found out that Holly had been kidnapped by Team Lone Wolf after you had a, well, encounter with Peter the Sailor, who was happy to tell you that the new Frontier base had been taken over by them. And Holly was in the midst of well, some information involving Sia, the Absol. After you managed to acquire her and Sia without some mini casualties to Sia, you came to the Pokemon Center, you rushed ahead, you got rested up, but then there was some recapping done by Kemplar to a very, very nearly overwhelmed Holly, as well as a little trip to a legendary sort of scape, so to speak, where the new descendants of the legendaries that you had been acquiring some information of, and finding out that Sia was chosen to be I can't remember, was it Cobalion or variety. I forgot which one I said was him.
Alien.
Cobalion, thank you. I couldn't remember which one it was. Was the next descendant.
The successor.
Successor, descendant, either way, it still means next one.
Okay.
But after that little occurred, some of you got pulled in, and you managed to find out there was a little more to a certain little Pokemon in the party belonging to Louise, who, during this expedition of events, found out that her real name was not Louise Manowisp, but Katrina Silverstone. After going through a bit of a mind sort of, shall we say, realization? Acceptance? It's hard to tell. But, realization, I think was a better word, that this was going on.
Yeah.
Kemplar gave some assistance and then came back to the Pokemon Center so that everyone was assured everything was okay. But during the events of there, Tycho and Elizabeth had acquired 2 new members for their team, with the form of Tux the Dupider for Tycho, and Ion the Magnemite for Elizabeth. And as you all settled for the night, quietly resting your heads after the events of the day, Shixona got an unexpected phone call during the middle of the night. From none
After
other...
a nightmare.
Yeah, after a nightmare. Thank you for that partial reminder. Well, I didn't want to remind Shixona of the fact that she basically watched Unova go through a near sort of crisis and the laugh of somebody maniacal up on a screen. But there was also a phone call that she received on her on a cross transceiver, X transceiver.
Correct. Yeah, cross transceiver.
Yeah, I keep forgetting because it's potato for those things, if you ask me.
It's fine.
But you got a phone call from Jin, who explained that he had somehow ended up in another region entirely. He ended up in the Alola region for some reason, as the phone went dead, leaving you in your room contemplating the phone call. And that was where we last left off. So, Team Unity. At this point, before we get to the rest of you, Shixona, one question for you. How are you reacting to the phone call cutting off at this point?
Very shaken up, very confused, too many questions, not enough answers. And scared after the nightmare as well, that phone call.
Fair enough. All right, I would like you to roll a D100 for me, please.
Okay, let me remember how to do
It
this.
starts early.
Yeah, first roll coming back.
Alright. Bear with me. I gotta look at my friggin' thing.
First roll coming back. I realize this probably isn't the right music for this scenario, but oh well, this can last for at least a while longer. Because it's Mystery Dungeon music.
There we go. Oh, there we go.
Alright, is that 32?
Yep.
32, okay. With that number, you obviously are quite shaken, but I will say, because you got the lower half of the numbers, if you want to continue resting to get your long rest, I will say you're able to do so, though it will be quite uncomfortable. So it's up to you if you want to try get the long rest, or if you think the things would be messing you too much.
I'd be too rattled and shaken, yeah.
Okay, fair enough then. So in which case, let's see. Okay, yeah, that'll do. Alright, so I will say that what are you doing to try calm yourself then, or what are you doing?
Snivy's already been helping to comfort by, being right there. So I just hold on to her and try not to focus on anything except Snivy.
Okay. Alright.
She just comforts me.
Fair enough then. I will say that that is I will say that is acceptable enough. So, I will say, because you've done that, you will at least have a chance to rest a bit. So, we'll now come to the morning, where currently, right now, it is now 6:30 in the morning. All of you and your Pokemon get your long rests, if they have not been marked off. Any Pokemon with an injury on them recovers 1 injury, by the way. So if anyone has an injury, then fair enough, and we'll get to Sia, because Sia's got quite a few on him already. But...
yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, so, the morning has come to. So, at this point, Team Unity, I ask you, after all this time...
What do we wish to do?
Taking my...
That's not your question to ask.
It's fine. If you want, it's fine. I'll let off this once. I'll just make it a D6. All right, but anyway, Team Unity. What do you wish to do? In fact, let's make this a bit more proper. Who knows what they're doing this time of the morning?
Templar's waking up and doing his morning exercises.
Okay. In that case, we'll start in that room then.
So
Alright.
the alarm clock
Maybe then.
again.
No worries. Okay, so Kemplar, how do you go? Do you wake up at a set time, or do you have like an alarm or something? What do you normally?
6:30 is when Templar wakes up.
Fair enough. All right, so you get up. What do you do for stretches, or what do you do to get yourself woken up?
100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats.
Okay, as you're doing
Jesus.
as you're doing the steps, you do make a tiny bit of noise. So okay, that's actually really good, actually. Louise, you are slowly disturbed by the sound of the steps, so it's up to you how you wish to react to that.
She slowly wakes up, sits up in bed and rubs her eyes, and then turns to see Kemplar doing his push-ups, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Oh, good morning. I'm doing my exercises for the morning.
I see.
And then she just hops out of bed.
As you do, Pumpkin gently floats over and floats around you ever so gently, just looking at you.
Right. I give Pumpkin a gentle pet on the head.
I'm all right.
And flies over, and then it perches itself on Kemplar's back.
Oh, I haven't done this in a little while.
Back up.
Alright. I just kind of give a small smile and just kind of leave them to their thing as I kind of poke my head out the door to see, like, if anyone's around.
All right, fair enough. Okay, in which case, we'll get to the others. Is anyone else getting up at this time, by the way?
I am.
Yeah, me.
Oh, we have Elizabeth and Tycho. Okay, before we get to you guys, I'll just confirm, by the way, is anyone else, or is everyone else still sleeping?
Arlen is asleep.
Okay, Arlen's asleep. What's Momoko doing, Lena?
She's still sleeping.
She's still sleeping. Okay. I'll say Holly will be sleeping a little bit based on her events. Shiksona, I presume you are... I will say that you're trying to catch up still, so it'll be roughly about maybe somewhere about at least 8 o'clock before you wake up.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because of the event. So, Elizabeth comes out. So, Louise, as you look out of the door, you see Elizabeth with her 4 Pokemon in the center of the sort of seating area outside. Tycho, what are you doing at this point, just so I'm aware for the context of the scene?
Oh, I already put that in the little chat window.
Tux shall skitter on the. Okay, so Tux is gonna.
Yeah.
Climb on Tycho like a cat to wake him. Oh, this is perfect. All right. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna decide a trait. Tycho,
What do I roll?
roll a d4.
All right.
What? Is that a 1?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh no.
Please don't make me hurt the thing.
As you are sleeping, Tux skitters onto you, looks at you, and then, as it leans in to sort of nuzzle you awake, your head ends up in the water bubble.
I had a feeling.
Oh my god.
Almost immediately, he thrusts his head out of the water bubble and hits the wall next to him.
And as that thud occurs, Elizabeth does hear the thud. Momoko does hear it very faintly, so I'll say if Momoko wants to wake up hearing the thud, she can if she wants. But that's up to Lena.
Yeah, that's basically
Gamble.
how...
Elizabeth, upon hearing the thud, immediately stops coaching her Pokemon in the daily stretches, and walks over to Tycho's room and just pounds on the door, just ever so casually, like, "Ain't you all right in there?"
I am awake. Thank you.
Yeah, you can join me and my Pokemon in some stretching. Banana, chop chop.
Okay. You know what?
No,
1 second. Sorry, 1 second. How loud are you saying this, by the way, Heidi?
I would say the volume could carry into the 2 adjoining rooms.
Okay. Momoko, Shixona, and Arlen, I would like the 3 of you to roll a perception check for me, please.
Oh dear.
The one time you want me to roll low on perception.
Yeah.
When you want to fucking sleep.
Right?
Yeah, you want to roll low with your perceptions, you 3, if you want to. I would say, based on the distances, Arlen has at least a slightly better chance, unfortunately.
Wait.
Well-
Shit! I forgot to say roll credits.
I was actually kind of happy that you didn't, and then you said that, and now I'm sad again.
Oh, no. Well, that's convenient that you rolled exactly the ascending order, by the way.
Oh, 8, 11, then 5.
Yeah, okay. Arlen, you get slightly disturbed, but you are perfectly fine. Shixona, unfortunately, does get gets disturbed by the knocking. So I will say if Shixona wants to, she can wake up if she wishes. Momoko, unfortunately, with that 5, you are disturbed from your slumber.
Eesh. I'm gonna opt to stay asleep, considering.
Fair enough. All right, Lena, how's?
Like, I don't want to deal with this right now. I'm going. Like, I'll check it out later.
Fair enough. Momoko, what are you up to with this one? Are you so because you've heard the shouting and the knocking? I will say that there's a very high chance. So it's up. So what's your reaction with this?
Well, she wakes up. However, after a while, she decides to go back to sleep.
Fair
Or
enough.
at least tries to.
Okay. I will say that you're at least aware, and so is Shixona. You two are at least aware of the situation. However, actually, you know what? I'm gonna say something else. Because of that 5, by the way, Blossom jumps down from the bed and rushes outside to see what's going on.
This is cute.
All right,
I
so...
like this.
I wonder if Holly heard that and is waking.
Oh yeah, that's true. I should probably roll for Holly. I forgot. I was thinking about that. I just didn't know if I should. Okay, let me do a quick roll.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna go back after making sure that Tycho's
awake.
okay. I'm gonna go back to doing the stretches with my Pokemon.
Gamplar has moved over to sit-ups.
Okay.
Wow.
I will tell you right now, Holly rolled a 14, so she's perfectly sound asleep.
I don't blame her.
So Tycho is gonna sit up in the bed. You certainly have a way of giving a wake-up call, Tux.
Stupider.
Good morning, by the way. But actually,
Do?
you know what? I'm awake now. I suppose it is as good of a time as any.
Pardon?
He takes out his 3 other Pokeballs
Oh, right.
and decide it's to let his other 3 Pokemon out so he can introduce Tux to them.
Well, I think one of them is at least aware, because you used one of them to catch it.
Yeah, I know. Hello, good morning, you 3. Now, Susie, you already met. The Magikarp is Duchess, and the horsey is Reggie. You, all of you play nice now. I am going to go see what all that knocking is about.
All right, so at this point, the group all huddle around Tux, and they're all eager to say hi.
Aw, new friend.
All right, and okay, Elizabeth, as you are calling this out, you then see standing in the doorway, in the set of pajamas, by the way, you see a very slightly heavied Tycho.
What do you want?
Good morning, sunshine. I was just wondering if you'd like to join me for some morning stretches.
I don't have a choice, do I?
No.
All of a sudden, you see the sight of a Chikorita just look standing in the doorway, between the two of you, and is just standing there looking proud, like, Chica!
The join us, Chikorita.
He sighs and crouches down to give Blossom head pats.
By the way, unbeknownst to both, Louis, Katrina, should I say, actually, just to verify this, because it's been a while since we've done this, what do I address you as, Del?
I don't
know.
It's been a while. I don't remember. I think
Louise
if I recall,
or Louise or Katrina, take your pick.
I don't know. I think if I recall, she's okay with Katrina, but not Silverstone yet. Not until she meets her parents.
Okay.
So just Katrina.
Well, that answers my question nonetheless. All right.
I believe that was the decision I made last episode.
No worries. We can always go back and check if anything else. But yeah. All right. So Katrina, as you stick out and you see this sort of group huddling around Tycho's door and the sight of a Chikorita just looking proud, how do you react?
I just stare. I just kind of stare blankly at them, then slowly close the door and back into the room.
I don't want to know.
Typical.
Mhm.
Okay.
Not that I blame her, though.
Yeah, that's fair.
Elizabeth could be quite the drill sergeant.
Mhm.
Why did I? Oh, I should have put. I should remind me at some point. I think I know a theme song for Elizabeth to download a music track.
I am suddenly reminded of the drill sergeant bit where Arlen then responded in reaction there. And it is still clipped in JCG.
Oh.
All right. So what are you two doing then exactly?
Well, Tycho don't have a choice in terms of the stretches, so he's gonna be following through with it despite his best wishes.
All right, in that case, buckle up, Buttercup. We're doing some arm reaches.
Okay, I'd like you both to make an acrobatics or athletics check.
Yes, sir.
Considering it stretches, would acrobatics be better here?
It could be, but athletics is more your strength, so it's more your body strength, so it's kind of either or.
True.
Just depends how fancy you want to be.
What? You know what?
Oh, okay.
Hey, I was expecting worse.
As a DM, I was hoping.
Of course you were.
As another player, I'm hungry.
Okay.
Go get yourself something to eat then.
So, Elizabeth, this is just
Yes.
second nature for you. You're a little still groggy because the fact of you're still kind of like, okay, it's been a bit, we're still getting there, but this does not affect your arm stretching, so you're perfectly energetic and things, everything's still okay. The other, Death Nugget, Fuga, and Beatrice keep up with you. Ion is just looking at you all with this confused little look on its face, like it has no idea what's going on, and then it begins to sort of try to raise its magnet arms to keep up with the rhythm.
Adorable.
Yeah, Blossom, in this scenario, is actually raising its head, but it's raising its leaf like it's trying to raise it up as high as it can go.
I'll take it.
Tycho, seeing all of this, you do
His other Pokemon are wander outside to see what is going on.
I'll allow that, yeah. So they see this and they see you begin the stretches and things, and the others all begin to join in. Well, except Duchess, who just jumps as best as it can.
The way you described what
Actually, you know what?
Blossom's doing, I'm not gonna lie, that was adorable.
You're very welcome.
You know what? Duchess can get her high jumps going for the day.
Is it wrong? I really want to do it.
What do you
Do what?
Do what?
Garb. Those who know that reference, congratulations.
Wasn't
I
that
don't-
in like season 1 or something?
That was from the N64 Pokemon Stadium. There was a mini game called Magikarp Jump, and if you timed it right, the Magikarp did a Garb. Basically, you had to. Basically, the Magikarp had to jump and hit a stop, a counter a certain number of times. The person who got the highest was the winner. But the game was like press it, hit it, press A as you land, and you can do a very quicker one. So if you kept the rhythm, you kept it going. But it's like Garb. It is nuts. Anyway,
It's the Magikarp version of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. How wonderful.
Garb.
oh dear, what have you done? Anyway, okay, so as you do all of your stretches and things like that, everything's there. You know what? Because the fact of the stretches and things, I will say that for the rest of today, if any acrobatics or athletics check is done by either of you two, you have an option of re-rolling it.
Oh, like
Okay.
for the in-game day.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Thank
All
you.
right.
better keep track of the time, everybody.
Fuck you.
Bruh.
So,
I have something
So-
to say.
Yeah, go ahead, Lena.
I was gonna say that after a few more minutes of sleep, Momoko wakes up.
Fair enough. I'll say the rocket outside will disturb there. So it's up to Momoko what she does in this scenario.
I think she's gonna do the morning stretches with everyone else, so she's gonna step outside with Tsunami and
See the
stretch
group?
and do
Okay.
the-
So you see the group there, Elizabeth, Tycho, you do see a very sort of near groggy Momoko coming outside, and you see Tsunami just rolling to match the group.
Elizabeth is doing her best to encourage
Templar.
everybody while trying to stifle laughter at the same time at the cacophony of Pokemon and people doing stretches in the early morning.
Fair
I'd,
enough.
Kepler
I'd like
has
to. I'd like to
rooftops
see if
and
Tycho. I'd like to see if Tycho is able to catch Liz trying to hold her laughter back.
Okay, and for this roll acrobatics.
You know what? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, Momoko, if you want to join in, yeah. So, Momoko, I'll allow you in athletics or acrobatics, your choice. Tycho, if you really want to keep an eye on what's going on, then what would that be? Would that be
Perception.
Yeah, you know what? Let's go with perception.
You know what? I'm gonna do acrobatics.
Oh.
Hey, there you go.
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
We're wow. Not a single 6 yet.
Careful. All right. Anyway, so Elizabeth, as you're going with this rhythm, the laughter does put you off a little. Then all of a sudden, you watch as Momoko does the equivalent of the hand cracking, you know, where they put their fingers together and push it forward to be like, okay. And you watch.
Cracking the knuckles.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then she literally does your sort of stretching, but she's going faster than you.
Oh.
Well, damn.
Okay,
You got some moves there.
okay, and I have a question. What is Tsunami doing for exercise?
Tsunami is just sort of leaning forward, leaning back, leaning forward, leaning back.
Okay, I have to ask, would this be like a rocking chair motion?
Yeah, that's it. That's what I was thinking of.
It's one of I was imagining one of those push me clowns, you know.
Either that, drinking bird. That works. All right. So, I will say, just for the sake of time levity, because so we do this. So, Momoko, same thing for you. And if you have to roll an acrobatics or an athletics for the rest of this, the in-game day, you can re-roll it once. But you have to let me know before I say the results, okay? That's the same for both of you two, too.
Gotcha.
All right, so I will say that time moves on. I will say it gets just a question then. What is everyone doing at this scenario? Because I will say that if time is moving onwards and stuff like that, you guys do your stretches. Actually, you know what? There's something we could do to move things along.
I mean, I've got an idea with Templar to finish up his morning routine.
While you're
Should we be
doing
afraid?
that, okay, yeah. While you're doing that, after they finish their stretches, is Tycho? Wow, I can't speak. Tycho looks over at Liz and goes, "Well, I feel a little reinvigorated now. You're still a lunatic for doing it this early."
It's a regular thing. I had to do it every day at the academy.
This is the part where Templar finishes his morning exercises and comes out and saying, "Hey, I'm gonna go right around the city. You guys are welcome to join me."
Oh no! So you watch as Templar just rushes by,
and then goes down the steps.
Templar, you do realize you just ran past me, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, because Ion was also very close to me, I'm imagining you've passed Ion and Ion spins around like a dervish.
Katrina's gonna sneak past. Okay, Katrina, stealth check.
All right, stealth.
After Templar rushes past us, Tycho goes,
Okay.
"Speaking of lunatics."
Okay. Stealth check. Boop.
Yeah,
Oh.
well, as Momoko sees Kemplar like looking by, she's like, "Well, someone's energetic this morning."
Better than some people. And I Tycho.
All right. Okay, with that 6, as this is going on there, look, as Katrina is sneaking by, Pumpkin actually looks over and goes, "Downtown," and gives a little wave in the morning.
As Momoko was doing her exercises, she's waving back to Pumpkin.
Okay, at that point with the wave, you are all aware that she's there.
I've got it.
Well, Pumpkin wasn't actually being stealthy because it let out that yell.
That's the point.
I'm gonna try to fast walk.
Fair enough. I'll say as the others give their noises, you all see this, and you suddenly see Katrina just very quickly heading down the stairs.
Yeah. But I do give some gentle pets to the Pokemon that did approach me before I fast walk past everyone.
Fair enough.
Yay!
Okay, dope.
Definitely gives a woof. All right, I will say with that noise, that woof wakes up Arlen and Shixona. So you both with that woof or howl, whatever you want to call it, that is a disturbing thing. So it's up to you guys what you want to react with. Or not.
I wasn't sure if Anne was gonna go first or not. Sorry.
It's all right.
Yeah.
That's all.
Arlen is just going to basically be disturbed by the noise. Like, oh, for God's sake, it's morning.
As you slowly open your eyes, Pico is just staring you in the eyes, just going,
Good morning, and he's just going to pat him on the head.
And as part of the morning routine, Pico fires a small little sort of string and slowly pulls you up so you're not lying in bed. All right.
For a little guy, he is.
Surprisingly, they are quite strong, higher attack non-X, but yeah.
That's why I did it.
Imagine as the second part of that, Pico is then going to ascend the string and then start fixing Arlen's hair.
Aww.
Yeah, I'll allow it. Okay. Shixona.
What's he gonna do? Make a nest?
Yeah, no, it's just fixing his hair first thing in the morning to look smart.
What gender is Tsunami, by the way?
Lena? Is Tsunami a female, I believe? What?
Lena?
Lena?
No worries.
Lena!
Where'd
Does
Lena
Lena
go?
have tits or not?
God damn it!
The end!
Not here!
That is
Okay.
not something you said.
Okay. To fix the statement, female.
Okay.
No worries.
Thank you.
No worries. Hey, Knight's a VIP now. Just noticed that. Sorry, I just got the notification.
It's all
Where?
good. I had 31k in channel points. Why not?
Fair enough. All right, so just so I'm aware of this whole entire thing here, Kemplar's going for a run outside. Katrina is just sneaking down at the moment. The others are doing doing exercises. I will say Holly is at least still sound asleep in this scenario, so if Caitlin gets back, I'll let her decide what's happening. Arlen is up. Shix. I would say because it's getting a bit closer to sort of the time, Snivy is slowly putting the vines around you and is still trying to comfort you still.
Aw.
I kind of stir because of Death Nugget's woof, and then the memory comes flooding back of both the nightmare and the cross transceiver call, and I start to tear up out of fear. I just hold Snivy closer.
Oh no.
As you do this, Riolu and Oshawott slowly stir from their sleep, and all of a sudden, Riolu just jolts like, "Hey, look!" and just instantly just charges at you and just lunges straight at you for a hug.
Aw.
Yep, that's the aura detection. Yep, I know that one.
Yeah, I worked on this, and Oshawott just looks at you from a small distance and just looks concerned.
And I just kind of like raise a hand without looking and wave him over for a hug as well.
Joins the hug.
There we go. Group hug.
Aww.
All right. Okay. All right. I will say for the context of time, Kemplar, because the fact of this, I would like you to roll an athletics check for me, please.
Okay.
Oh, this is on top of the 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats.
Yeah, and the fact that you've gone rushing straight outside, I figured, you know what, let's have you roll and see what happens. Oh god, I forgot you were a fucking strong boy.
But that's two not ones.
Okay, I will say because the fact that this is a new sort of town for you that you've been and you haven't had a chance to properly explore all of it rather than most of it, I will say that you do get a little lost. So your time sort of is sort of a bit like, okay, it was this way, right? So not quite lost, but more like reminding yourself. I will say because of things, I will say that because of the numbers, if you roll an athletics check today, you can re-roll it.
Okay.
Because there's 2 ones there, I'll be fair. All right. So, Arlen, as you come outside, you see the plethora of Pokemon that are awaiting you outside. And in the process of this, you get alerted by Death Nugget, who looks over and just goes, "Doo!"
Morning, Arlen.
Morning.
It says rather groggily.
Sleep
Yeah,
well?
all right.
And
Right.
diplomatically, he's just going to respond, I've just woken up.
That's fair enough, so have we.
Fair. Oh, that's fair. I hope you slept good.
But yeah,
In response to
Lena, in
Momoko's
case-
question,
oh.
by the way, I will just quickly say, the beds was actually quite comfortable, actually. Not like full-on plot, full like poster bed, king-size bed, you know, those big thick mattresses, but at least it was a very good quality sleep.
And there was something that Momoko wanted to do after the whole exercise escapade was over.
Sure.
Eh?
She was going to attempt to cook the team breakfast.
Oh, okay.
Wait, can she do cooking?
Yes, she can.
All right.
Yes, so this is what Lena's been working on the side, by the way, everybody.
Okay.
Yes, and I've been working on this in secret.
Okay.
The only other person who knew about this besides me was Chris.
We have been
All
working
right.
on this very secretly. In fact, yeah, no, we got this. Okay, so Momoko, I would like to say we're gonna do this the proper way.
Okay.
Okay, so I have to ask you, what are you cooking for breakfast for the group?
That would depend on what everyone wants.
Tycho wouldn't be picky. He would at least like something involving eggs.
Kevlar is running right now. He has no say in this.
Fair enough. Neither does Katrina.
Elizabeth is a curry person.
Curry person. Okay, curry for breakfast. Okay.
Okay, well then, Momoko will try and make a breakfast curry for Elizabeth.
Okay.
Yay.
Arlen, what about you?
Yeah, I was fixing to ask what Arlen may have wanted.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I don't know. Pancakes.
Pancakes!
Okay,
Yeah.
well, okay, then Momoko will make pancakes for Arlen.
All right. So the others are there. Holly, I will. You know what? I will say, for the sake of this, just to make things easier, I will say if anyone has a preference for breakfast, I'll say it works with this, just because of this, because it works with this. So, Momoko, we're going to be doing some cooking rolling.
Goody.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Tycho stepped back into his room to get it changed into his normal attire and then step back out.
Fair enough. All right. So I will say, for the sake of things, I will. You know what? I'll say that there was like a kitchen area sort of up here as like a sort of things to get quick snacks or something. So I'll say if you want to cook something because it's just your group up here. Okay, Momoko, we're going to be doing 2 rolls.
Okay.
I would like you to roll. Let's see. I would like you to roll a general education check, but because the fact that you're doing this with cooking, I will say that this is a +1
Okay. Is
added
it?
to it.
Wait, huh?
So I need to do a
No one's here.
2d6 +1.
Caitlin!
It's Caitlin!
It's Caitlin!
Okay.
sorry.
Hey, it's okay, girl. It's okay.
So
You didn't
good.
miss much.
You may make up for this by waking up in the game.
What did I miss much?
Just short version, everyone's woken up. There's been some jumping jacks and stretching. Kemplar's gonna go run around the town for some exercise, and Momoko is about to make breakfast.
Okay, so just no worries. Let me just make sure I got everything ready.
Yeah, so good, so good. Take your time.
I think I got everything.
Okay, all right. So we'll get to the breakfast part here. So Momoko, so roll a general education check, and whatever you roll, we will add an extra 1 to it, because this is technically your first time doing this for the group this size.
Okay, so general education. So we're gonna add a +1 to it.
Yeah, go for it. Oh.
So that would be 8.
Yep. Okay, 8. Okay. I'll say it takes a little bit of time, but not too bad. All right. So now, Momoko, now comes the fun part.
Okay, what do I roll next?
I would like you to roll.
Oh boy.
Let's see. Because it's a 7, I will classify that as a. Yeah, that will be classed as a medium meal. So I would like you to roll a D10 for me, please. Just so you know, this isn't affecting the cooking. This is just affecting something else. So just roll a normal D10. No bonuses, nada.
No whammies.
Okay, what do we have?
Another 8!
An 8.
An 8. Let me check. Okay.
Are you? What's so funny?
We'll get to that in a minute. We'll get to that in a second.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Do I even want to know?
No, you actually do, because this might be something you'll have to write down to know this is an effect. But I'll explain what happens in a second. So, okay, so I will say this. Is Kemplar and Katrina going to do anything to join the breakfast, or are they doing anything else particularly, besides running around the city?
I mean, Kemplar's an exercise gear, so he has to like come back in, shower still, and get into day clothes.
Fair
So
enough.
he'll be a little bit.
Okay, what's Katrina doing? Del? What's Katrina? What's Katrina doing?
What's Katrina doing? Right. She's just going outside to kind of explore the town a bit.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so you're just going for a bit of exploration. All right, Holly, since you have joined us now, we might as well get to your fun.
Where am I?
You are in the room on the bottom middle. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like trying to look for where I was. I
Yeah.
couldn't find
Also, by the way, I get to do this now. I can ping you guys without having to click the mouse.
it. Nice.
As a dungeon master, I do not have to do. I just have to click a button.
Nice.
All you do is push a button.
Yeah, I get to push button.
Um,
All right, so yeah,
I'm
so
waiting for someone to play the clip from Emperor's New Groove.
No. There's not a lever, that's a button.
we'll get to that in a second. Go ahead,
I'll
Holly.
just have Holly join the game. I'll just have Holly join
I
the
have
game.
the soundboard thing
Okay.
for it. 1 sec.
Nice. All right, so Holly's
If I'm
just gonna.
allowed.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll do that in a second, just for some fun. So Holly, so just because we get Holly wrote in. So Holly, you said you're just waking up, yeah?
Yeah, I'm joining the group.
Okay, so you're gonna just instantly just join the group. So you hear all the commotion outside, and you make your way outside, and as you do, you see the lovely group that is all outside of a large collection of everything, nearly. So we'll just move you outside. There we go. Do that for you there.
All right. Pokemon.
Oh, see, there you go.
So, good morning.
Good morning, Ollie. You
Um,
feeling any better?
Yeah, I feel a lot better, thank you.
Sol!
That's good.
Sol! Absol!
Thea's feeling a lot better too.
Sol!
That's good.
Momoko then turns around and walks over to Holly. Well,
What was that,
Oh,
Lena?
wait.
Sorry?
What was that, Lena?
Momoko was asking Holly if she slept good.
Yes, I did. Thank you.
Sol! Sol!
I'm gonna be making breakfast. What would you like to have?
Oh, wait, it's a surprise me. I don't mind anything.
Okay, alright, so Momoko, because of this, I'm now going to explain for those who eat the meal. I will say this, is Kemplar or Katrina going to join in at any point? I'm just saying this just for the context of the future, just so I can make my notes.
Join in on like stretching sessions?
No, join in
No,
for
no,
breakfast.
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 Momoko's
breakfast.
Momoko's
Oh,
cooking the group breakfast.
I'm not sure.
How long
Honestly.
would that take for Momoko to make breakfast?
Because it's a medium meal, it'll take at least, maybe, to get context for everyone, about maybe no more than about 15 minutes, give or take.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Kemplar will be done in the shower by then, so he can join for breakfast.
Okay.
All right, so so Katrina, so are you just walking around the city, just lost in your thoughts? Then I take it.
Yep.
Okay, then I will. You know what? Okay, so I'll just say this now. For those of you who are indulging in the breakfast, Momoko, you will have to make a note of this because as of now, you have unlocked a permanent cooking recipe.
Oh, really? What did I unlock?
Okay,
Sandwiches.
so here's what I need you to do. I want you to make a note that this is a medium recipe, and this is for rolling a 7. Yes, it had the 8, but the reason I said it's 7 is because that 1 was for the quality of the food, because this is you practicing it.
Okay.
So it's a
And
7.
what's
So
and what's the recipe?
So for a medium 7, because you rolled 7, that's a medium. The 7 is medium, so that's your roll there. 8 is the number, so it definitely is 8. So the 8 has unlocked the Gaze of Nocturnal. So for the next 24 hours, if any person has eaten this breakfast, or whatever meal this is, for 24 hours, you gain advantage on all perception checks at night.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
So this is a permanent one that if you decide to cook this, so this is Gaze of the Nocturnal. So make a note that that's what it is, and when you're cooking something, what you do is you roll, and if it's a medium meal, you can roll a d10 to make it random, or you can declare it's an 8 automatically, and everyone who eats it will automatically get that ability. So yes,
Okay.
Lena is essentially unlocking her abilities as she cooks.
Nice.
Pancakes with carrot. This is a mixture of everything. I'm working on this. All right. So at this context. Oh, there we go.
Which I did not mean to. I did not mean to click. I did not mean
No, that's
to
all right.
do that.
That's
I'm so
all right.
sorry.
Okay, so all of you make a note that for 24 hours from now, so basically by 8 o'clock on the next in-game day, you all have advantage if you are doing perception checks at night or if you're in a dark place.
I'm figuratively in a dark place, so what's different?
All right, so
kidding.
at this point, that would be everyone because Shiksona's not joining at this point, because so far I don't know if she is at this point.
I was gonna ask about that actually, but
No,
I'll let you finish first.
No, I was actually just going to say, when would she be joining the group, or if she would be joining the group?
I was actually gonna have ask if Oshawott would basically be like concerned enough to try and get someone's attention at the door.
Yeah,
Because you know
okay.
I'm obviously upset.
Yeah, I'll say Oshawott's that concerned. I'll say, so you know what? For that, we'll go back a tiny bit just for this. So as you guys are all prepping up and getting the orders, Arlen, Holly, you see rushing out of the door a very sort of concerned. In fact, Shiksona, before you have a chance to react, Oshawott goes rushing straight out the door. And you see it with the open door as it's going there. You see it standing in the doorway going, Asha, Asha, Asha!
Oh,
Yeah, Arlen, Holly, you get a clear look and see a jumping, concerned Oshawott.
what? Actually, what's the matter?
Asha, Asha! Points with its scallop into the room of Shiksona.
Holly Lane follows where Oshawott is pointing, and oh, the stupid thing! No.
Well, Pico just made a beeline for the bedroom.
Yep, it's a snivy.
Whoa!
There we go.
Bella and Friends VT has hit us up with a raid!
What the
Wow,
what?
hello.
That's man?
We have been raided! We've been raided!
Wow.
Hello, Bella! Raid! Raid!
God damn!
We have been raided on a D&D stream! Holy shit!
Yes!
Welcome,
Wow.
hello everybody. Welcome to the Joy Charge Gamers. We are here to charge you with joy, and today you are watching us play some Dungeons and Dragons Pokemon Edition. I'm so sorry, it's a messed up thing. It's a new laptop and I haven't set up my display, so my bad. Kick back and enjoy the show, and hopefully you'll be charged with joy to stick around.
I'm the residential moth.
Not now, Moth.
Well, the residential moth go bonk.
Not now. Anyway, let's get back on with the context. Okay. So, Arlen, Holly, as you rush into the room as Oshawott is pointing there, you see in the bed with a Riolu and Snivy cuddled right up to her with a partially tears-flowing Shiksona.
Oh.
Shiksona, are you okay? What happened?
I just kind of slowly look over and see Holly, and I shake my head because I just don't know what else to say at the moment because I've kind of gone quiet.
Why are you crying? Did something happen?
I barely managed to get up. Nightmare.
Oh no. Do you want to talk about it?
I kind of pause and look at Snivy, and she just kind of nods to me, and I slowly sit up to talk. I don't know where to start. It was something's wrong back home. Then I got a call from my old friend who I've been looking for. He said something's horribly wrong.
Wait, what did he say? What happened?
I couldn't find out everything because the call cut, but something's telling me I need to go back to Unova or find Jin and Alola. I don't know what's going on.
Hey. Holly then wraps her arms around her and just hugs her tightly. Hey, how about we discuss with everyone what's happening, okay?
Okay,
Maybe we can figure something out.
all right.
By the way, as this convo's going on, Oshawa has rushed straight by Arlen and is literally just going panicking to the rest of all of you, just going, Asha, 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 Asha!
What? Hey,
Whoa, whoa,
Hey,
whoa!
Mo-
Calm
Mo-
down,
Mo-
little
Mama-
guy.
Momoko then looks at Oshawott and picks him up.
Asha, Asha, Asha!
aw.
It's okay, sweetie. Calm down.
Can someone please-
down.
Can someone please get themselves a pip up? Like, we're gonna have like Ashua do that and like
if you want the DM to go beep beep that badly, I'll just do it.
Momoko is then talking to Oshawott, trying to calm it down.
Okay,
Hey,
fair
calm
enough.
down. Calm
Okay.
down.
So he's pointing with the scallop towards Shiksona's room, by the way. So it's like he's hinting there. So you have that
He's like,
information.
get over there.
All right, yeah.
Okay, well, while holding Oshawott in her arms, Momoko then walks to the room.
Okay.
She then turns around and looks at her own Pokemon and says, "You guys coming?"
They're just gonna rush over as best as they can, ever so gently. Tsunami, on the other hand, is just going to roll around as usual, just doing what it wants.
And from Tsunami rolling elsewhere, her Tux ends up falling off.
All right, I forgot he was on him.
Oh yeah, we forgot Tux was on. We forgot Tux was on top of Tsunami.
Oh,
Bouncing like she was a ball.
fair enough.
So in other words, Tux was using Tsunami as a bouncy ball.
Well, not a bouncy ball.
Balancing ball.
A balancing one.
Oh,
Yeah,
balancing. Yeah.
Balancing ball. Okay, got you.
Yeah,
Balancing ball.
that's
Okay,
fine.
Okay, now I got you. Thank you for
No
clearing that up.
worries. Okay, so Momoko, as you make it to the room, you there see Holly clinging to Shiksona and an Arlen in the room as well. You literally just see this huge group hug and Arlen just standing away from the group.
Oh.
What's up, Lena? Sorry?
Momoko was asking if everything was all right.
I shake my head. I'm not really saying much else at the moment.
Holly then like looks over to Momoko and says like Shikshona's apparently got a very distressing phone call. I don't know much other than she feels like she has to go back to Univer.
If you feel that you need to go, then I would recommend you do what's best. Would you do what you feel you need to do?
Snivy
Maybe
just looks over everyone at this point, just do what it can.
Maybe
Yeah.
maybe we could try again and contact them. Maybe we can get more information of what's happening.
Try that.
The only person I could try calling would be my godfather.
Well,
But
how about
I don't
we?
know how much information he'd have. I didn't get the number from when Jin called me.
Shiksona,
You did that on purpose, did ya?
Yeah, your
Alright.
ex-transceiver is calling.
Took me a second for the sound effect, sorry.
Sorry, I had
Alright.
to do it, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It took me a second to realize it was actually doing that, so.
Yeah, no worries. So
Alright.
yes, your transceiver is calling at this point.
Alright. I answer the call. Hello?
There's just static on the other end. And then after a while, you hear, Sticks! Sticks! It's... In me! And it sounds very familiar, that voice of tone. It sounds like Jin.
Jin? Where are you? I can't tell what's going on.
Transceiver! Act! Sick! But... Seem to
Is he
find a good
is-
signal! I can't seem to find a good signal anywhere!
I can hear you. What's going on? Where are you? I know you said Alola before, but
Wait,
where?
you can hear me! You can hear me!
Yeah, I
Sticks!
can hear you.
Hang on, let me try something. Hang on!
Okay.
And all of a sudden, on the screen, you see the sort of light blued haired, a scar on his right side of his cheek, and the familiar looking rough t-shirt that you remember him for. It is none other than Jin.
Jin, where
Stick!
are you?
Sticks! Thank Arceus! You're alive!
Yeah, I've been searching for you all this time. Where are you?
It's all right. Look, I'm here now. I'm here. Wait, where the hell are you?
I'm in Holland. I've been trying to try and find you since we were separated years ago.
I know we've been in contact, but I didn't expect you'd actually leave to come find me.
Well, of course, you're my best friend.
Wait, is that a Joltik? Wait, did you catch a Joltik?
I look over at Pico and I say, "No, this is a friend. His name is Pico. He's just trying to comfort me." What happened? Where are you?
Yeah. Maybe I should explain to begin with.
From the beginning would be best if you can.
Oh my god. Sorry guys, just one intermission. Just give me one intermission, guys. I just need to mute up for a moment. Sorry.
No worries.
Oh, okay.
And the Vader music goes here.
But
Be pretty important.
how's everyone doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm fine.
Stream, how y'all enjoying the show?
Especially the people who came in from the raid.
Yes, thank you for the raid.
Mhm.
We hope you enjoy your stay. We've got cookies and milk and chaos.
Yes,
Snickerdoodle.
everyone gets to take home a free.
No,
box
we
of
don't have
milk.
any milk. Somebody put the empty carton back in the fridge.
And plenty of party favors.
Okay, I'll buy
to take
chocolate
home
milk
with
later.
you. And we have plenty of party favors for you all to take home with you.
Little whoopee cushions. Oh, come on! We gotta bring those back. Okay, enough with the rim shot.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, I hope everyone's having a nice day.
Yeah.
I am.
Oh, if anyone in the chat is like confused of what's happening, just let us, or if it's the first time watching us, just let us know. We'll try our best to explain. And by us, I mean local rooster of the chat will explain.
Do you mean Thean?
Yeah, I call him the local
Actually,
rooster.
while we're having this
Like, does it
intermission,
like-
we may as well reintroduce ourselves to the new people. If anyone wants to start.
Let me see.
I am.
No, he's zoomed in.
like-
So we will only introduce you to the people that are in Chris's camera right now. This
Hey,
here
looks
is
like we got a
Holly,
shout-out.
played by Caitlin. This here is
Hi.
Momoko, played by Lena. This one's Shixona, that's played by Night Dragon. And this one is Arlen Montgomery Van Doren Kreutel de Lowry III,
Just call him Arlen.
played by Aeon.
The fact that you can remember his name, I have to say I am impressed.
Yeah.
Chris is moving the camera. Now we can introduce everybody else.
Oh, what?
So over here, we have Tycho. This is played by Floof.
Hello.
We have Elizabeth. This is played by Holly. Oh, wait, not Holly.
Well,
Heidi. I'm sorry, Heidi.
excuse you.
Yes, please.
Never.
On the far left here, we have Katrina. That is played by Dell. And over here, we have this idiot. Played by this idiot.
AKA Kemplar, played by Thean.
But
Figured I'd do the mod
Everybody.
dude and get the shout out.
Yes, thank you for the shout out, Bella.
Thank
Oh,
you
I gave
for
a
the
shout out to Bella.
Shout out was given to Bella and Friends VP.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bella,
yeah,
by me.
never mind.
Bella, thank you so much for the shout out. We really appreciate
No,
it.
Bella got the shout out.
Yeah,
Bella's the
I
one who
gave Bella the
rated, and then
shout-out.
Bella,
Please.
thank you for the shout out and the raid.
Yeah,
We
really.
look forward.
Lena, we didn't. Lena, they didn't give the shout out. We did.
Yeah,
We gave shout out to
Just-
them because they rate us.
Okay, well, Bella, thank you for the raid. We love you.
Hey,
There we go.
That's better.
Yay.
That's better. That's better. Sorry, guys, I'm back. They're basically just a work issue came up.
But,
Got it.
Nothing to worry about.
Ian, thank you for correcting me. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Oh, sorry about that, everybody. Just a work issue came up because they're not sure they'll be able to do a close down procedure tonight, so.
Great.
Looks like I got something to fucking sort out soon.
Yeah.
Chris,
Well,
we
hey,
love you,
hey,
dude.
let's all enjoy the stream now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then we'll complain about life later.
yeah. Give me a second. Yeah, I just need to text somebody to try to help if we can. Yeah, let me just send that. Let me just send.
Chris, if I could, Chris, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I could, I would be hugging you right now.
I
I would be
appreciate
giving
it.
you the big, honey. I would be giving you the biggest hug I could ever give you.
I appreciate that. All right, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. Hopefully that should be sorted. I think we'll see what happens there. All right. Anyway, right. Sorry about that. Okay, where did we get to again? I'm really sorry.
It's okay. I was asking Jin to start from the beginning. What's going on? Where are you?
Okay. Right. Let me get my details of this exactly, because I was not expecting this already completely.
Hmm.
Okay, let me find my bits of pieces. Let me find my bits and pieces. No, that's not what the information I need is. Bloody, this is stupid.
This is stupid.
Yes, this is stupid. It's alright.
I know I'm stupid.
Yeah, I know. We got a great idea. Raid Shadow Legend. No.
Oh my god.
No.
There we go. There we go. I got my info. Sorry about that. Right. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Sorry about that. All right. Got my information. I'm so sorry. All right. Okay. Well, so I know we weren't going to physically meet after I moved, but I tried to make my way back to come to the Unova region behind my father's back. And I was going to try and make it quick, then earn the money and get the ticket and come back, but unfortunately it didn't quite work.
What do you mean?
So, you know how there's this nonsense going around how legendary Pokemon are going all over the place?
Yeah.
So it seems that the Lake Guardians decided to make a move.
What?
So they found out about apparently found out about something to do with how legendary Pokemon were being taken down, or they were choosing new successors for their powers or something like that. My father was going to check things out, and then the next thing you know, the rest is all a blur, but the next thing I know, I'm suddenly on Mele Mele Island.
I don't understand.
Believe me, it's the worst. I don't even know what's going on, Styx. I really don't.
I know, Jin. I trust you. I always have. You've always had my back.
I appreciate that. But fortunately, they've been looking out for me for the moment, and everything is at least okay for the most part. Although the residents have been getting a little skeptic, and admittedly the oceans are getting a little choppy around Alola. It's hard for some people to just get out of here by boat, and, well, the planes haven't made this easy, if you catch my drift.
Yeah. I don't know how we're gonna get to them.
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out too. But it doesn't... All of a sudden, there's a loud boom coming in the background, and you watch as Jin's transceiver screen goes pure light blue.
Jin! Can you hear me? Jin!
There's just static for a while. And then, all of a sudden, you see on the ground, struggling to sort of move, Jin appeared to have been struck by something.
Jin! Please, answer me!
There's the sound of heavy footsteps. And then all of a sudden you watch as from the remains of the transceiver that's in his hand, you then hear a voice coming from the back. This is the one? Yeah, took a bloody time to find him. Quick, get him back to base. This one knows something. This one knows it, and it's the only way we're gonna make him talk. Wait. And you see a face just appear on the screen. Is this actually thing on? Wait, that's on. Quick, turn it off! How? I can't work these fucking...
Hey! Holly, quickly, yells out, hey! What are you doing?
Wait, they're listening? Oh, God. And as they're trying to fidget around, you actually get a clear look at who these two are. They are wearing two different types of clothing, but to both of you two, they are very familiar. To Shixona, one of them is wearing a Team Plasma outfit.
Okay, I gotta ask, which one though?
It's the one who's it's black 2, white 2.
The edgy one, got it.
Yep, edgy
And
one.
the plot thickens.
Yep, and the other one is a member of Team Lone Wolf.
Wow, the plot thickens like nuts.
And at that point, you see a quick turn it. What? Oh, I can't turn this stupid thing off. How do you? No, you listen here. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're this brat's girlfriend, next door neighbor, school hard friend, or even local bully. I don't care. You better stay away if you know what's good for you. Did that sound good enough? Yeah, that sounded good. Yeah. All right, look. Right, quick. Here, zap it. Electro. There's just a flash, and the call instantly ends.
It exploded.
Blue.
Well, that's what you speculate, but anyway. So yeah, the call instantly ends.
I just start tearing up again out of fear and worry. And I drop my cross transceiver
It just
as my hands start to shake.
just bounces on the bed ever so gently and just rolls sort of between like where your legs are and stops right near where your feet are and where Snivy is just currently just gripping onto your leg.
Damn it, too late to ask if you can save screenshots on these things.
If only.
Holly just looks like has a mixture of like bewilderment and just confusion, what happened? Like, what were Team Lone Wolf doing there?
I don't know anything about this Team Lone Wolf, but that was Team Plasma who they were with. This is so bad. They've got my best friend.
I don't know what to do. Holly then looks at Mamiko and she was just like, what can we do?
I don't know how to trace this. There's no way to trace that. Unless there's something I don't know. I've got to save him. He's my best friend. We've been best friends since we were kids.
Wait, what? Shixona, no. You can't go off on your own like that. It's dangerous.
But I can't leave him.
Okay. There has to be something. Maybe if we report it to the police.
I don't know if the police would go out that far unless it gets international attention. But for one person?
I mean, if Team Plasma and Lone Wolf are in it together, I would say that's a pretty big reason.
You're right, but I still can't just sit by and do nothing else.
Momoko is standing back while Holly and Shixona are discussing the situation, and she's thinking, why can't they just call the police in Unova?
So Momoko is sort of thinking that one. Okay.
Yeah, she's thinking about this. Maybe the police in the Unova region can help them out if Shixona can get a hold of them.
Oh, look.
Shixona, you get another phone call.
I scramble to grab my cross transceiver and answer it. Hello?
Oh, hang on a second. I have to put this on now.
Oh boy.
Oh.
I get to have my fun now.
Oh boy.
Define fun.
He gets to put on the creepy music.
I do get to put on the creepy music. Where is my music?
I
Here we
ate
go.
it. I'm sorry, I was hungry.
That's fine. Here we go. Okay. Excuse me. Would you happen to be Shixona?
Who's asking?
Who I am is of no importance. But for now, you can just call me O. I understand that you have an acquaintance who has just been, shall we say, acquired. Would it be
What
a young
do you
lad by
want
the
with
name
him?
Jin?
What do you want with him?
Oh, you've misunderstood me, my dear. I'm not with those ruffians. I just happen to know you just had a phone call from them.
Then what are your intentions?
I'm currently acquiring any information so that I may track down these teams. Basically, I am what you call an operative of justice. I'm currently residing in an unknown location, so do not ask where I am or who I am. But I understand that I have traced a call to your transceiver, and thus I am requiring your aid into any extra information to acquire these ruffians. Did you recognize any of the two that were on the call? I only heard two voices, so my thing doesn't get a good thing for imagery, for my hacking skills are not as clever as they used to be. But tell me, did you recognize any of the two?
I pause and then ask, before I answer that, why should I trust you?
And indeed a valid question. After all, we have never met, nor do you know who I am. I will at least give you this bit of information that to acquire that I have a constant tab on things. From what I can tell, your friend is currently residing on Melee Island, and you are residing within Slateport City within the Hoenn region. Is my information incorrect?
You're correct in your assessment there.
And you are currently residing, if I see correctly, in a room with a Riolu, a Snivy, a Joltik, a Chikorita, and what appears to be a petite-esque young lady with a pink skirt, a rather tall-looking slim lady with blue jeans of some kind and dashing pink hair, and a tall, strapping, what appears to be young man who appears to be wearing nothing but a swimwear. Am I incorrect?
You're correct.
Momoko's
you-
listening to this. Momoko's listening to this, and she's thinking like, "Wow, this guy's good."
How do you have cameras? That's so creepy.
I pause for a moment and then ask, are you hacking?
Hacking? No. Well, not to a degree. But more the fact of that I have been keeping tabs. Not on you particularly, but more on the network themselves. Oh, perhaps my associate can probably help you out. Digi? Could you come out of there now, Digi? And I realized I did not get my name. I did not get this because I did not expect you guys to trigger this.
Oh boy.
Well, surprise!
Let me go. Don't look at the stream. Don't look at the stream.
Look at the stream. Got
Don't look at the stream, you motherfucker!
I looked away.
kidding.
What's happening?
Brownie is acquiring something that he forgot to grab.
Okay.
I just looked at Aeon's last message, and all I could do is just laugh.
Fair enough.
I'm getting Major Bane vibes.
Okay,
But yeah,
Goddamn stalkers!
In the mask.
let me grab my little buddy. So how are we finding this story, by the way, ladies and gentlemen?
The plot thickens.
Very interesting.
Absolutely creepy.
we got a bird here. Can we make chicken out of it? Yeah, there's a bird coming around. Can we make fried chicken out of it?
Oh, it's not a bird.
Wait,
So all of
Brownie,
this...
Brownie, can you do one quote from Bane, please?
I was born in the lava cavern. I was molded by it. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see an electric type until I was a man.
Thank you.
I was born with the dark type. Okay.
Oh God.
Sorry, I couldn't resist. So all of a sudden, as he goes, "You can come out now, Digi," and all three of you just watch as a large flash fills the room. All of you have to cover your eyes with the flash. The rest of you outside, as you guys are enjoying some of Momoko's cooking as he's just began it before, as we just a bit off, you suddenly see in the room a large white beam of light just shoot straight out of the door, straight towards the other end. Right, literally goes all the way to the other door up here.
Tycho almost spit out his food in surprise.
So all three of you see that light, so if you three want to respond, it's entirely up to you. In fact, as the light goes off, Ion glides slowly towards it.
Why why am I not surprised?
Oh, poor Pico.
He looks over at Liz. Who turned on all the lights in there?
Facepalm.
There's just
Heidi?
a walk over moment. Also, Liz is muted.
Oh, but
Oh, sorry. Elizabeth doesn't respond. She just is running towards Ion, after him.
Fair enough. Kempler,
Alright,
are you just stood there with food?
Templar's finishing eating right now.
Fair enough. So as you see, the light disappears, and Ion just turns and looks at you, Liz, with a blink, like. Ding, ding.
Are you alright? What happened?
so Tycho's going to quickly finish his breakfast,
Fair.
and then have him go and see what Ion's major malfunction is.
Well, as you all this, you actually hear a laugh go. And all of a sudden,
I think Rotom, I knew it!
Yep, there we go.
a Rotom has appeared in the room, and it looks at you all with a serious face. Then it jolts out the room, looks over at the rest of you with a blink, and then jets back into the room.
Elizabeth is so sus. She's gonna take
And Tycho's officially
Ion with
speechless.
her.
And
Okay.
suddenly
Did
Tycho
Templar react fast enough to get the
And hey,
Pokedex entry?
and now Tycho has officially become speechless.
Concerning the distance of where you are, if you want to get a dex of it, you'd have to get a little closer as of this point.
All right, well, new
Because-
Pokemon to look at. They're
Yeah.
getting closer.
All right, I should have known that was coming. All right, so now, big light in their friend's room. Nah, I don't care. New Pokemon, get where that motherfucker.
Oh, he was concerned with the light in the room, but he had to finish eating first.
Yeah, what is that
Let him
bloody?
as you finish eating.
It's that Gabriel Iglesias meme. No way am I doing it. I ain't moving, not one bit. I'll pay you $50. Where that motherfucker
Where that
at?
motherfucker at?
I was gonna ask if Tycho would immediately know what that Pokemon was.
For those in the room, make a Pokemon education check. So Arlen, Momoko, Holly, and Shixona. Actually, yeah, you know what? You know what? I will say for the context of this. Okay, so Katrina's done her walk around. I'm sorry, Del. I'm not trying to ignore you. It's just I didn't expect this triggered.
It's alright, it's alright.
Okay, I'm not gonna do anything. Okay, now I'll make one.
I do despite.
What about for the Kemplar trying to do the Pokedex thing?
Oh, okay, good numbers. If you know what? Concerning you can see it now, Kemplar. For those of you who are rolling, I'll say these guys can know what it is before you get there, just for the sake of the context.
Well, I don't even know what the heck it is, even in real life.
Okay, we'll get to that.
Oh.
Shh.
All right.
I mean, I could do a freaking Pokedex thing real quick if you want.
If you want. Oh!
My goodness.
I
Hey,
think
there's
you
our first
don't
six
know
of
what
the
it is.
There's our second six of the evening.
Yeah, Shixona rolled the first one, and then Tycho rolled the second.
Doing double. Holy shit.
Yeah, alright. So, Momoko has no idea as the fact that this thing has just darted around so fast, no idea what it is. Those of you who rolled higher than 10 do know what this is. That this is Rotom.
Yeah, no, when it jolted outside the room for like a split second, and Tycho's just what the Rotom?
Yep. Go. All right, Kemplar. Roll your number. I'll say you got it there. If you're going for it, you're gonna have to go stare into the room and catch it.
Okay, so we have to stare into the room and catch it.
Yeah. So those in the room, Elizabeth, you rush over, and all of a sudden you see a rather teary-eyed Shixona looking serious, and a Rotom with its back turned at you, and everyone else just staring at it.
All right. For the sake of Ion's safety, because I don't know what this thing is gonna do to Ion, I'm going to put Ion back in his Pokeball. I'm keeping Beatrice out, though.
Okay.
Okay. So as you get to the room and see this, all of us, Tycho and Elizabeth, you actually hear the rest of the conversation at this point. Oh, it appears the rest of them are slowly appearing. The one in a lab coat and the girl with the green tank top and the Eevee.
Where did the Rotom come from?
Oh,
That's
that would be my doing, good sir. My name is O.
Oh.
And you hear the voice coming from Shixona's transceiver.
Bazinga.
Shut
Thank
up.
you,
I
Big
press
Bang
X
Theory.
to doubt.
Press X to doubt.
I mean, you called it O, and the first thing I thought of was that one movie.
Yeah, that works.
What movie?
Anyway, now then, since you don't exactly trust me, and you have every right not to trust me, my little friend here, Digi, will probably be able to shed some light. Digi, commence Operation Live Show. And Rotom sort of did, oh, Chandler, oh, right, oh shit, Louise came back right on cue.
Right.
Oh my god.
So as Kemplar just tries to get in the room, Kemplar, you catch Louise just sort of coming back, and Louise, you sort of see Tycho and Elizabeth staring in the room.
Hey, I'm going. Oh, okay. Are there Pokemon standing? Are any of their Pokemon looking into the room or peeking into the room?
So far, Eevee would be the most exact.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
all right. All right, then I am going. All right, then I'm going to channel Pumpkin and Eevee.
Oh, she's
two
getting
at
she's
once?
doing the senses.
Ooh, clever.
All right. While you do that, I got a nat 20 on this damn roll, so I have to do this now.
Yep. All right. So you got a nat 20. So this is official Pokédex.
Rotom, the plasma Pokemon. With a body made of plasma, it can inhabit all sorts of machines. It loves to surprise others.
Beatrice feels a tingle. Aww. All right. Yes. So Louise, you see the ghost electric type of Rotom in the room.
Yeah. Let me just put up shared senses for the people who are tuning into the stream.
That's fair. Okay, so receive all sensory information being sensed by an imprinted Pokemon, and the imprinted Pokemon are not subject to the distance of limit. More than one, you can concentrate one at a time. So who are you focusing on first?
You know what? I'm just gonna be focusing on Beatrice just to see what's in the room.
Okay, so you see pretty much the same sight that Elizabeth was seeing, which was a partially crying Shixona, and you see the rest of the group all sort of cuddled around and stood around, and they are all looking at the transceiver that is currently in Shixona's hand.
Do I see the Rotom?
You do see the Rotom, thanks to Beatrice.
I'm like, am I aware of what typing Rotom is?
You know what? If Kemplar's Pokédex has gone off, if that's around there, I'll say that you know it's Rotom, but it depends if Kemplar wants to say what it is at this point.
Oh yeah, it's
Right.
Templar could totally say it's Rotom. Rotom.
Rotom.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
Louise,
Yeah, like
Don't hurt yourself.
I know it's Rotom. I was asking if she knows what type the Pokemon
you
is.
know what? Pokemon education check.
Oh.
While you do that, let's carry on with the rest of this while you do that roll. So, as this happens, whoa!
Yeah,
Wow.
he knows.
Pretty sure she knows.
Yeah, you 100% know that is a ghost and electric type.
Are you sure? Are you
Yes,
sure you're
Mummico-
not
yes,
a scientist?
Yes, and Mummico's the only one that's clueless.
No,
Yeah.
Louise is.
Mummico's
Yeah.
Mummico's the dumb blonde.
Yeah. Yeah. Louise, upon seeing the Rotom, her eyes just light
Sparkle.
up, though her expression doesn't change from.
Oh no!
Yeah.
You know that well-known
Typical.
saying: the more things change.
The more they stay the same.
Attaboy.
Yeah, I then focus on Pumpkin and have her gesture to her to go inside the room.
Pumpkin goes into the room. And as Pumpkin gets closer, Rotom stares back.
Hmm?
Oh, look. If it isn't the other one. The mysterious amnesiac, I believe.
Hmm? Who's that?
His name is apparently O.
I think that's just an alias. He's trying to protect himself.
That's what I was gonna say.
I heard of a whole letter being allowed to remember, but this is ridiculous.
You appear to have,
I internally face
my, a sharp tongue and a sharp brain. How about you sit down and listen if you want an answer?
Fine. And
I love doing this. I'm sorry. I love her already. I'm sorry. I've been working on this all day.
I hope you're liking Tycho's sass.
It's fine. All right. Did you? Time to begin Operation Showtime. And at that point, you watch as Rotom does a different sort of movement. And with that, it darts right back into the transceiver of yours, Shixona. And as it does this, you watch as your transceiver begins to glow on the screen a very bright white light. And all of a sudden, you see on the screen, you see a load of what appears to be code of many different sorts. It begins with random formulas, random text, numbers put together, formulas of like electronic type of things, which to most people would probably come off as, you lost me at the second letter. But as this happens...
Oh, you lost the first letter.
Oh no, well hey, think if it's A, you're fine. A-Z, slow down! Anyway, so as this happens
Definitely.
there, all of a sudden, you see what looks like... actually, hang on a second, I can do better. I can show you. Give me a second.
Okay.
Okay, it's been a second.
Do you want me to end you, tiny rabbit? Thank you. All right, I forgot we had everyone else still here. My bad. Give me a minute. The brownie has to do something.
1, 2, 3.
I will end you.
This is fun.
What, picking on the DM?
No,
Thank you.
having fun with the DM.
Keep it, guys. You could easily end us in it with a heartbeat, right?
Let's see. All of a sudden, Mewtwo appears.
Ah!
Wait,
No, please
Wait,
don't.
wait.
Please don't.
Wait, Chris. Is it Mewtwo from Pokemon Unite?
I'll answer that with a. All
'Cause
right.
I hate
1
finding
minute.
that thing.
Oh,
Oh, hello. What is this place?
Bacterian.
Hello there.
This place
I
again.
remember this room.
I'm so glad
Yeah.
some people remember this. And so
Is it still frozen?
no, this is not frozen. This is actually, which you actually see a date in the corner, Shixona. This was taken more than 7 months ago.
Was this the collector's room?
No, this was the Rim Institution that was on Rimshore
Rimshore.
Island.
Yeah, the Rim
Yes.
Shore Institution.
AKA when you guys took the Waylord to go after to get the tablet back.
Yeah, we got attacked
right.
by the weird
I
new dragon.
Yeah, that thing.
I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, Katrina wasn't in this place. I don't think.
I know some of it was outside. Anyway, yeah. So
She was in
those
the
that do
wall.
recognize it, you actually do see a familiar figure. Currently, oh wait, am I in the right section here? Yeah, I am. So currently sitting at a desk, you see a very familiar-looking figure. Well, to those who did it, if you look on the desk, you'll see him right there on the desk.
Oh. Who is that clown? Let
Yeah.
me find my notes.
Basically, he's tapping away on the computer, and all of a sudden, as he's going like, "Come on, it has to, what again?" And slams the desk. The sixth one. How do I do this?
You don't.
This is ridiculous. And he gets up from the chair and just starts pacing back and forth and goes, all right, just keep calm. Just keep calm. Okay. Now then, surely it's got to be around here somewhere. And he goes checking a few other boxes and things. He walks around there, and then all of a sudden, there's a knock at the door. And all of a sudden, you hear this. Wait. Oh, there's no way. He can't. No, not now. And with that, he frantically looks around. He panics. He glances around as best he can. And he then, let's see, what is the bit here? One momento. I need to check all my situations. Come on, work for me. There we go. Sorry, I planned all this, you can tell. I just didn't get it. No, I did plan this. I just didn't get an opportunity to work on it.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I've been at work for 10 hours. All right, he jets up and he decides to hide one of the computers. And then all of a sudden, just before there's a sound of... Why is this thing locked? Ah, fine. There is a sort of sound of electrostatic. And just then, the video freezes. Shixona, I understand that you were in a situation involving this figure. And walking through the door
No.
is Getsis.
I go numb. And my eyes widen as I pale.
All of you who see Shixona see the sight of this footage happening, and you watch as Shixona goes into basically a state of shock. Shixona, I would actually like you to roll a focus check for me, please.
Okay, give me just a moment.
Oh boy.
Oh, come on. Those who know him ain't that bad. He's a great, loving father. Stares at Karen.
Baby.
Ha
There's
ha.
8. Anyway, so 8. So Shixona just breaks. You feel the fear coming back to you from the events of Anova from so many years ago. Or, to put it in another way, so it's more commonly known, it was the events that led to the Great Freeze of Anova.
Oh.
And he gets this walking as you are like this, gets this, walks into the room and goes, "Good to see this is still as operational, but minus the door. Oh well, now's about a time as any, I guess." Blasted. And he makes his way to the computer. And he puts down the staff that he has, and he currently starts typing away at the computer and goes, "They say the third time's the charm. I think it's time we invoke the final operation. We tried peace. We tried fear. I think it's time for the final, last one. Force." And clicks a button on the computer, and all of a sudden you hear this large shaking. And the screen goes dark.
Wow.
And that's the end of the footage.
What was he doing? What was he doing?
Well, after he decided to do that, I managed to track the signal. Unfortunately, I didn't get much of an information from him, but I did discover something that would at least catch your interest. It's the fact of that there appears to have been a little bit of information that I did manage to acquire. It seems that your friend Jin, didn't he choose to go off because his father was doing some kind of research or something? Did he ever tell you?
Hesitation.
Did he ever tell you what
I
that
agree
was?
with it. No, he didn't.
Friends holding secrets. A traditional thing. But I can at least tell you he did it with your intention in mind, my dear. Because he didn't want you to see what his father had been roped into.
What was that? Do you know?
Perhaps I should show you.
Please, I need answers. No.
Those that remember the island will recognize these 3 pictures.
Yeah.
Hang on a
We
moment.
got another link.
Can I?
That
Can I just
that
break?
is.
Can I?
I was gonna say something.
Go on.
Can I break character for 1 second?
Yeah, go ahead.
Those designs are sick.
I know, they are. They were so good when I found them. I'm so sorry.
I love Steptile Ray.
Yeah, separate.
A Ray tile.
Well,
Ray tile.
actually, it's funny that I go into that because I should probably go to the next bit to explain something. It appears that Jin's father was supposedly working on sort of a replica DNA splicer for the sake of trying to understand things. Apparently he was working with some scientist by the name of Chorus, as he believed that this was a new form of unlocking Pokemon potential. A bit crazy if you ask me, but, you know, that's just my personal opinion. And personal opinion is subject to matter, is it not? After all, it's the same concept with liking food. One person could like egg, while the next person could despise it. It is an opinion, after all, is it not? But I digress. It appears that Jin's father was somehow connected into the creation of these Pokemon here. I don't know too much beside them, but I do know that they are fusion replicas of partial DNA. These are not actual fusions of Pokemon like the former part of Kyurem combining with Reshiram and Zekrom. These are just a Kyogre, these are just a Swampert, Blaziken, and Sceptile, who were unfortunate enough to be acquired with some partial DNA of each of the three legendaries relating to their style.
We've seen those before. We've seen them. And then we've seen those before our encounter with Team Rocket.
I clap a hand over Tycho's mouth. Enough! We don't know if we can trust him.
With Team Rocket, you say? It appears that there is another connection I must check. Well, concerning that you gave me that little bit of knowledge, perhaps I should give you this little thing. Though I do not know much, I have discovered that these three do have actual names, and it appears that this is Ghetsis' next move. He is trying to mass-produce these DNA splices to acquiring DNA from every legendary in existence. However,
every legendary?
Supposedly so, my young dear. Apparently, though, some legendaries have either moved away or tried to go into hiding, even going to other regions.
Holly looks at Sia nervously before, and just oh no.
But I digress. It appears, though, that these three were the first cornerstone. They are simply known by other sorts of names, but I do not know too much. All I know is that they have gone by different code names, but those beforehand, those three Pokemon have chosen to disperse after their power became uncontrollable. And thus, the creation of these three have been passed around. And from what I can tell, this has led to the legendaries getting involved in trying to choose a new successor. Because apparently if the new successor is born into the next legendary, why, their power becomes diminished. After all, I found records of one apparently trying to combine with the powers of Cobalion. However, it seems Cobalion bit the dust, and when he did and a new successor was chosen, the Pokemon originally chosen by Ghetsis was apparently lost of its power. At least that's what I've gathered from my information. And considering that I discovered that you all acquired that same island on your travels, I thought it was best after all, because you were curious to help me, and it appears that you, my young dear, have a connection to Jin, who of course has a connection to the father that I'm looking into. So, that is why I'm giving you this information. Call it a thank you, a preview, whichever word you wish to give it. But I do have a question I must ask you. What will you be doing? Are you wanting to go rescue your friend that badly that you would charge into what appears to be 2 teams worth of ideals? Or do you want to leave it with me and I will try and see what I can uncover, so that way you don't go headfirst into probably your own demise?
I glance away for a moment and then ask, why not work together?
You are willing to trust me?
The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Am I wrong?
You are not wrong. Very well. Then if that's where this must be, then I understand. It is a pleasure to meet up. It is a pleasure to work with you. What do I know you as, Shixona, or would you rather be a code name too, for secrecy's sake? I suppose.
Code name.
Very
for obscurity.
Very well. I will contact you when I needs this. Oh, and to the rest of your little cohorts, or friends, or teammates, or whatever, I understand you've all been listening in with eager ears and, observant eyes. Am I wrong?
You're
I
not wrong. They've all been here.
guess.
Well, I suppose I can let the trust happen here, but with what I'm disclosing to you, they must not leave your lips for any reason.
Understood.
Do I have the word team unity from the rest of you?
Keep it hush
Look,
hush. That I can
I
do.
look at everyone with a pleading expression.
Yes.
Is that something
I
for...
swear on my family name.
And what
Now let
about
us not
those...
go repeating that.
And to those outside the room?
Yes, we can keep it hush hush.
Very well. I guess that will do. Okay. So, I have discovered that in which case I will tell you your first task momentarily then, Shixona. But, for the moment, I would at least like to give you one little piece of information.
And that would be.
These three are still traversing around. So my advice to you is if you ever see a Swampert, or if you see any of these three as their normal Pokemon selves, and you see them with a black necklace with the Team Plasma dotted on it, run. Just because they do not have the forms does not mean that they do not have some of the power still residing in their DNA. All I ask is that you be careful. In exchange, I will do my best to acquire some information and find out where your friend is hiding. All I ask is that, when the time comes, I'll ask for you, and perhaps the rest of that team as a source of strength to take back what's rightfully mine.
What do you mean by that?
Eh?
All in due time, all in due time. After all, this is the beginning of a bridge. We must trust each other to cross this bridge, do we not?
A little bit of give and take, you're not wrong.
Is there any way to reason with them? Maybe we can maybe we can try and help these Pokemon.
You mean you wish
After all, I don't feel like they want to. I don't think they choose to become this.
You are not wrong. From what I can tell, these three were taken from other trainers. Unfortunately, I have not been able to acquire the data, nor the person in question of who they used to belong to. Whether they chose to hide themselves away, give themselves up, or even they don't exist or have moved on from their Pokemon themselves because of such a situation. Unfortunately, that information I do not acquire. But I will do my best, but if you can somehow reason with them, by all means, give it your best shot. All I know is you are trying to talk to basically the equivalent of a brick wall who is not trusting of humans and is willing to blast you back. Just as a heads up.
If
Thank you.
if you don't
Thank
mind
you
me,
for the warning.
if you don't mind me asking, then I know you said that you have you're keeping the stuff to yourself, but what are you planning to do with the Pokemon if we manage to succeed?
Are you
In whatever task?
referring to these three here?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll have to figure that bridge when we get there. But for now, feel free to traverse around. If you find any information on these three, by all means, let me know. Oh yeah, I suppose I will have to mean to give you a means to contact me. I will be keeping a tab on you all, with due respect, so if you see any form of an electronic device, or screen, or technology of any kind, as long as it's connected up to the internet, just call on the screen and say, "Oh dear, things are dire." I repeat, you must say, "Oh dear, things are dire." say that phrase, and I will try to get in contact with you. If you find any information that is to acquire, let me know with that phrase. Is that clear?
Understood.
That's a little on the nose, but all right.
I step into the room.
I have one question.
Oh, the amnesiac. By all means, what is your question, my dear?
Where is the voice coming from at the moment?
The
Coming
transceiver.
The transceiver in Shiksona's hand.
All right. I canceled the shared senses and the channeling to approach to kind of be in range of the transceiver.
You spoke of building bridges. How do we trust that you won't burn that bridge the moment we try to cross it?
A woman who dares to ask about trust. Well, I don't blame you. And it is a perfectly acceptable question. Well, how about I happily prove that with an answer? Concerning the fact of that I will be lending you some support. I will trust you with my faithful partner, Digi. If I choose to break that trust, you have my perfect permission to do whatever you want to him. He is my best friend, and I am not letting anything happen to him. So I will keep the trust and faith for his life as the same as you need to hold on to this for Jin's life too. Do we have a deal? Feel free to discuss if you wish.
I suppose.
I look at everybody and say, as long as this means I can get my friend back safe.
I would say
this is so
go
good,
for it.
viewers. I'm loving every minute of
You
this.
know, I don't think we have much of a choice.
Count me in.
I distrust humans. Save for a few.
I look at the door toward where I know Kemplar's standing outside.
But if this O is willing to trust the life of his own Pokemon in the hands of complete strangers, I don't.
I glance towards. Is Rotom still in the room?
The Rotom is in the transceiver right now.
Yeah.
Oh. Alright. I glance towards where the Rotom went. Then up to Shikzona.
I don't know what to make of this. It is your choice at the end of the day. I will have no part in this decision.
And I kind of walk out of the room.
I would never dare hurt your Pokemon, sir.
I look at the cross transceiver and I say, I would keep Digi safe for you.
Oh.
Unless someone else wants to.
Okay.
Unless someone else in need of him.
So we have a deal.
We will, I should say.
That is fair. Oh, Lumhouse to Louise. Channel Rotom to Louise's back. Too late for her to notice. Oh, well. Alright. Well, she's already made the call. Alright. Very well.
Oh.
Then in which case, if you are wishing to test that part, then you have my permission. Very well then. And I guess I trust Digi in your care for now. Please do not let anything happen to him, because he is essential to my operations too.
Of course. I know how it means to have a trusted partner. And I look at Snivy.
It stands pretty proud and then looks around the room as best it can and then just looks back at you. Trusted
And I
partners.
smile back.
Trusted partners. Something that is very, very scarce. But that makes perfect sense. Very well then. I trust Digi in your care, and I will contact you soon. Actually, from what I can tell, you are all. From what I remembered, you are in Slateport. What is your next move?
That depends on where they tucked you in. And what the plan would be from there.
Well, until I get that information, I don't know what else I can do. After all, trying to find a hideout is like, do I search Team Wolf or Team Plasma? It's hard to tell.
If I may weigh in, and our original plan is heading to Marville.
Marville City? Oh, that's right. You're all on the Gym Challenge, aren't you?
Yeah.
Very well.
I kind of flush a bit out of embarrassment and I nod.
Well, that's fair enough. You deserve to have some fun and test your worth as it comes. Besides, if you're going to help with my mission, maybe a little extra strength would not be a bad idea. Head to Marvel and let me know when you contact me when you get the badge. I'll see if I can find some information or maybe some dirt on what we can do. I look forward to working with you, Shixona, and to the rest of Team Unity too. But all I ask is that no trust is betrayed between both parts, and this does not go anywhere outside of this group. Capiche?
Understood. Crystal clear.
Very well. Digi will reside in your transceiver for now. If you're required to contact me, use Digi when you say the chant, and Digi will get a hold through the internet to catch my attention. All I ask is that we try to keep it discreet.
Of course.
In which case, I will get in contact with you. I look forward to working with all of you soon. And, just one little thing. I'm not normally good with this stuff, but, it's, gonna be okay. I think I said that right?
Yeah,
Yes.
sir.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like all those lessons have finally paid off. Sorry, please excuse me. I'm not used to, diligently working with others, if that makes sense.
It does.
Anyway,
Understand it.
I will leave you all to the rest of your day. Try contact me once you've got the Morville badge, and we'll see what we can organize. Until then, this is O out. And the transceiver shuts itself off.
Well,
My hands
that's,
drop into my lap.
well, that's, well, at least it seems like he's willing to help, and yeah, he may seem a bit suspicious, but overall, at the end, he seems like a pretty nice guy. I think we can trust him.
Shady, even. But what other choice do we have, really?
Well,
Considering everything that he's got to be doing, I can understand the alias and the privacy, but he's also entrusting Digi to us.
As you say this, Digi comes out of the transceiver with a little flourish, and it basically comes out and just basically gives off a.
Hi, Digi.
Hi, Digi. It's really nice to meet you.
I like how the moment that Rotom came out, Louise started walking back to, or not Louise, Katrina started walking back towards the room.
Oh yeah, by the way, obviously I did want to point this out beforehand. What is Elizabeth doing at this point?
Considering she never took the oath of silence, she's going to go to her room and talk to Rook.
Oh!
Oh shit!
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, no.
Eh?
No,
Hey,
this is D&D. There's nothing stopping this.
Also, what's with the?
Eh?
Also, I'm wondering this. What's with the orange square?
Orange Square where?
I see a giant orange square on my screen.
Oh, that's probably beta bugging out on you. Refresh the page.
Oh, I see it.
Okay. All right, Elizabeth. So, you're, just for confirmation, you're contacting Rook?
Yes, sir. The
Oh.
detective of the police force.
Oh boy, here we go. Okay. I'm sorry, everyone. She's playing the part. All right. Okay, Elizabeth. So, you make your call.
Guys, I'm really sorry to do this. I'm gonna have to head off just because I have to go to bed really early tomorrow. Get up really early tomorrow. But I'm really sorry.
That's fine. No worries. Just
okay.
take yourself off, and to be honest, we'll probably wrap up for a bit because I honestly didn't have much else after this. So we'll probably say next session we'll probably get you guys moving out of Slateport.
No worries. Thank
Yeah.
you so much. By the way, I had so much fun.
No worries. Take care, Caitlin.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. So, Elizabeth, you place your call. Hello, this is Rook.
Rook, this is Elizabeth.
Oh, hey, Elizabeth. What's going on? You're kind of calling me at a little bit of a bad time. What's up?
Oh, I just wanted to report some new information about that DNA splicing that I just found out.
Oh, right. Wait, that was fast.
Yeah. Turns out Shiksona's got a friend in trouble, and that's how I found out.
Wait, you on about that girl from Anova that we're organizing the trip for?
Mm-hmm. Well, that's actually part of the reason that it's actually linked to the DNA splicing.
I
Turns
see.
out the leader of Team Plasma is in on it.
Wait. Gets this? But I thought he was
Getsis.
gone.
I thought so too. But apparently he ain't. And that he's actually the one who organized the kidnapping of Shiksona's friend.
I see.
So this is international now.
Wait, you said they kidnapped the friend. Wait, so she's... Interesting. Alright, I'll keep that in mind as I am keeping my eyes on things. I appreciate you giving me the information, Elizabeth.
You're welcome.
Oh yeah, and tell your friend Louise, by the way, I'm starting my route now onto Fortree, so I'll be encountering Louise's situation soon.
Oh, you don't already know? Well, she actually got some of her memories back.
Interesting.
And apparently her name ain't Louise.
Interesting. So what are we
But-
looking at?
So we're looking at partial remembering, but Louise Manowisp is apparently her friend's name, not her name.
And what's her name?
Katrina Silverstone.
That makes much more sense. That does.
Oh,
Yeah, Silverstone is the name of some of those gym leaders.
Gym leaders?
What? That was out of character.
Yeah.
I
Give
mean,
me
this is still not new information.
Yeah. Just give me a bit to look into this. Now that I've heard that, now I know I can get a hold of them. Elizabeth, thank you for your help with this.
Anytime, sir. I'm available 24/7, practically.
Very well. Alright, well, I better get on with my trip. I need to make sure I get going soon.
All right. Take care, sir.
Alright. Take care.
Mm-hmm.
And the phone disconnects.
I just plot myself on the couch.
Elizabeth, your phone is ringing back.
I look at the receiver, trying to get a read on who's calling.
It's an unknown number.
Oh my goodness.
I cock an
no.
eyebrow and hit answer. Hello?
It appears that trust has somehow been broken within a few minutes. How interesting. And that's
Look.
where we'll end tonight's session.
Oh,
God
you
fucking damn it!
I'm off it.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is good.
Fucking damn it.
Well, gotta keep it interesting somehow.
Interesting. Well, well, that was a session, everybody. Well done. Well, I
What
didn't.
a surprise! The ex-Rocket backstabs the group first.
Wow.
Love you,
I
Heidi.
mean, to be fair, she didn't make that deal.
No, she
No,
was
you
away from the room. She was away from the group, so she didn't know that there was something going on.
Nicely played.
Yeah, she played D&D properly there. She acted based on that, based off the impulse of what the group has been going with.
It doesn't exactly help that Rook assigned me this case, so
Yeah, I'm
I
not.
gotta give him the information.
He's not.
I'm duty bound.
By the way, for the record, I was expecting this ever so slightly. I didn't expect it so soon, though. Well,
Well,
let's see what
You
happens
said at the same
here.
time.
Yep. So let's see. So what information do I have to make a note of? Let's see. Oh yeah. So Elizabeth has just told Rook the full name, so that's fine there. And has mentioned about the person who was told to go on secrecy. Okay, good to know. This should be fun. But anyway,
Elizabeth, you fucked us all.
Did I? Oh, well, you're just gonna have to wait and see.
I'm leaning towards a big fat yes.
You shush.
Oh, I'm already. Whatever. That yeah.
Well, it's D&D, I'm afraid. She's playing Elizabeth. She's doing what she needs to do with Elizabeth.
Mm-hmm.
But in any case, that's all for tonight's episode. So hey, that was a good one to come back to.
Evidently.
All right, but with that said, everyone, I hope everyone enjoyed themselves, because that was good fun. Because I'm not going to lie, I have been writing that while I've been at work.
Dang.
So yes,
That's
I've been
impressive.
so I've been dealing with the stress of work and making that whilst at work. Not the map, but the encounters. But anyway, so what bombshells do we end with this one? Yeah, I think we got a few of them. So, with Shixona now discovering the secret to what happened with Jin, how will this affect how will this affect things in the future? Is O a friend to be trusted? Or is there something more with this connection with O and the three teams? And what will Elizabeth spill to the police mean now that O has got in contact with Elizabeth? And the most important question of all, what other benefits will Momoko's cooking ever give in the future?
Fair enough.
Yep. We'll have to figure out where this is going, and we'll see where this goes. So until then, everyone, if you were charged with joy with this stream, be sure and hit subscribe or follow wherever you're watching us. And, oh, look at that. Perception's rolled low. It's time for us to go. So with that said, it's goodbye from Brownie, your dungeon master of this whole campaign. It's goodbye from Del.
Boy, everybody.
Aeon.
Bye.
Heidi.
Huh?
Goodbye, everybody.
Floof.
Ah!
From Lena, if she came back.
Are you back, Lena?
I'll take that as no. She's still getting food. Goodbye from Knight.
See ya.
And Dan.
Oh shit! It's my turn already.
Yeah, because Lena's not here
uh,
and Caitlin's left.
Rubber baby buggy bumpers.
Perfect recovery.
All right then.
Yes, but with that said, everyone, let's find out where things will go. Hopefully, we'll see what we can get out next time, because it seems that both campaigns have something big going on. So, Shiksona's got the spotlight for something drastic here in Pokemon, and it seems that Zelion has some fun in Monu. Let's see which one gets closer to the end. But
Manu.
Oh,
Next week they have their
boy.
session.
yes, I know they do. That's if work behaves. But just remember, my friends, until then, I will see you all next time. Our players will see you next time. And just remember, friends, you best roll high, because otherwise it could mean goodbye.
Ah! I'm scared.
Hi, scared.
Boy.
I'm stupid.